Welcome to Business Explained using video games. I'm Mr. Businessman, and let's get straight to it. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that affects everyone in the world. This is known as the economic problem. The basic idea is that in the world we only have a limited amount of resources, but unlimited wants. This means we're going to have to find a way of apportioning the resources using some kind of system. In modern society we do this using money. The main thing that controls our actions as members of society is access to money. Money allows us to buy things, but more importantly it gives us options. If you want to make something more attractive to a consumer, make it cheaper. This does work better for some things, better than others, but we'll leave that for another video. Not only can you control what kinds of things people buy, but also their behaviour to a large extent. Grand Theft Auto, whilst being a crazy wonderland of violence and drugs, simulates a real-world capitalist Western economy really effectively, so we're going to use that as our example today. One of the biggest things in creating and maintaining a successful society and economy is to promote positive behaviour. When I say positive, I mean behaviour which would not damage the society or economy. We also therefore have to limit people's access to anything that would potentially damage the society or economy. In real life, these are things that are dealt with by governments, but in game, they're maintained by Rockstar, the people who made Grand Theft Auto. These things would be anything that would stop people listening to authority, following the rules of society, or physically destroying things. We can use the access to resources to limit these things in two ways. Firstly, we can limit the amount of money that the average person has access to. This can be done by giving the average person quite a low wage and keeping the damaging things, drugs, weapons, expensive. Or we can tax them on negative things like alcohol, cigarettes, and subsidise good things. In GTA, Rockstar tax people mercilessly on things which have powerful effects on the games for other players and would make the game too easy for them. These are things like powerful weapons and flying cars. Players would most likely have to use their real-world cash to be able to access these items as they're so expensive in-game. This means that the average person would not have access to them and would limit the potential destruction and damage that anyone having torpedo cars would do to the game. Rockstar also reward you for being good. In GTA Online, if you go around destroying people's cars, then you have to pay for the car to be replaced. If you go around killing a lot of other players, then you become red on the map, which makes you a target for other people to kill you back. And occasionally, you might just get a few dollars back for being a good sport. These are the GTA equivalent of subsidies where governments give you money or allow you tax breaks to encourage certain behaviours. However, in real life, it's fewer killing people and more doing recycling or developing alternative fuels. By keeping the flow of money low for the many and only having a few people who have lots of money, then we can keep the economy and society moving the way that it should. So the next time that you want to buy a new car on GTA and complain about the price, just remember that they're doing it for the best interests of everyone. There are only so many supercars to go around. Until next time, I'm Mr. Businessman.